Okay, so it is Friday, 12:10, and I forgot to do the email, fix that up. It was going to take a crazy long time for the manufacturer to do whatever they need to do. It's going to, in the end, take about 2.5 months to get the stuff here, which is kind of wild. 15 days for the four. 15 days for the four testing Carolines to be sent off to the testing facility. 5 to 7 days for the results to come back. Then another 25 days for the 500 to be made. And about 20 days for them to be shipped here. So a long, long time. Which I think is fine. Because in the meantime, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to get an apartment. Keep working. It gives me time to work on. Just keep practicing the sales. Keep practicing the sales pitch. And work on the website. I guess I could be upset about it and say, why didn't I do all this stuff sooner? But it's okay. One thing at a time. And getting started is the hardest part. And then once you're started, you're up and running. So I'm going to work on getting the arcade page of the website set up. And we'll keep moving forward from here. I mean, it's just having fun putting the whole thing together and making a toy company that is fun, has a fun website, has the fun toys. Just trying to have fun here. So it's gonna be a while until I actually get the Carolines. Holy moly. Ugh. But we will persevere. So I will talk to you guys probably not tonight, but we will say hopefully for sure tomorrow. Although I have been thinking that I should get back into when I was really recording myself doing stuff, especially on these weekends when I'm moving around and I'm driving in the car, I'm going to Domino's, driving back in the car. Those things could be recorded. We'll see though. We'll see what happens. Okay, guys, I will talk to you later.
So it's Sunday, and I didn't record Friday and Saturday. Last night I got a little sick, so I left work early. And right now I am preparing myself to go into work again, even if it's just for a little while. Trying to do a little bit better of a job doing what I used to do when I first started. So I'm going to try to do that, show a little bit more of the happenings, and get a video of me making one of the pizzas.
I didn't even go to work today. I don't know what's wrong with me. My head doesn't hurt. My stomach doesn't really hurt. Can I tell you what is going on? I just don't feel so great. And I didn't want to be around food and get other people not feeling so great. So it's going to take a long time for Carolines to come in. I think I already spoke about that. 25 days to make them, approximately 25 days to make them, approximately 20 to 25 days to have them shipped here. $15 to have the 4 made. 5 to 7 days to have them tested. So 20 days to have the first 4 made and tested. 20 days to have the 500 made. 20 days to have the 500 shipped. Two months. It's a long time, you know? Maybe it's not so long. But that'll all be good because then I'll be set up and I can go straight to hospitals and sell Carolines. On the other hand, thinking about this arcade tab on the website and how that'll be, you know, lots of questions mostly. Will it be there? What will it be? How many games will it be? What are the games that will be? All my games or just an assortment of arcade-like games? They be on mobile apps. One thought was it could be a sort of old school Club Penguin, Pop Tropica, RuneScape type MMO where you have a character who goes into these different rooms and the different rooms have different arcades from different decades. So there'd be like a 70s Atari-esque arcade games, then there would be 80s arcade games, 90s arcade games. Or I guess at that point, they're not really arcade games and they're just video games that from different eras. Thought that could be interesting. I don't want to license any of them, so they'd have different names, and that kind of defeats the point, so maybe not so much that one. Then I thought maybe I should just focus on making these old board games that I made years ago when I was 24, 23, 22, 23, 24. And I was thinking maybe I could, because I already made the board game and I played them, and I can just transfer the board game onto a digital platform. And I already played them and they were pretty good, and you can always I mean, they're a really good base, and then you can have add-ons later to keep it interesting with those other games that I've already made. And so I thought maybe I should just keep it all my own games. And then I thought maybe I should just stick with one. I was saying, oh, I'll just do this. I'll do these maze type games. Rather than thinking in volume of lots of little games, I think I should do a very good job with one at a time. and make each game the best game that you can possibly make. But I do think in the meantime I will be working on these. I don't know what the advertising side of it will be, but I do know that I can get somebody to make them and I can get them out there. That's all I'm really trying to do at this point. I'm just trying to get something out there that anybody touches. Just play with the thing. So we'll see. I've got a maze game where different sections move as one of the options. I've got this boat game. I took these the insides of a squirt gun, made these boats with big sails, and you would squirt the sails, either your sail or the other opponent's sail, and you would try and squirt the boat, use the propulsion from the squirting to hit the boat to push it into one of the corners of the game board. And I had a little game board that was waterproof, and you put water into it, you could play. So I was thinking I might do that. Or that other advertising game, but that's going to require I imagine a lot more money, time, and effort. Than just trying to build a very stable base of low entry games that I can make. Very casual games that I can make that can be both put up on my website. It has to be somewhat novel, quite casual, simple, also, I don't know what the word is, add-onable, where I can throw add-ons onto it to make it more interesting. I have no idea what would be a good word for that. Flexible. Add-onable. uh, yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what the heck do I do right now? But something's gonna happen, you know? I have to look for an apartment, get out of here, so I can go to work and go to work more so I can have a little bit more money so that I can make these things happen. I've missed out on a lot of time to make a lot of money, and I got to get out there and work a little harder. But we're moving forward, you know? I have to write the design documents for these games, or at least nail them down, then write the design document and possibly make a little replica so that I can videotape myself playing with it, and then I'll be able to use that as the full design document. There you go. Not much to record. Pumping along, pumping along, pumping along. Okay. I will talk to you guys later.